Hi, this is Lana Davis, and I am presenting my creative project lesson on called Build a Story in a Maker's Station. So this lesson is for grade levels preschool through third grade. It could easily be adapted for older grades as well. The lesson could take 1 to 2 weeks depending on how fast they go through each step, depending, your age group of kids. Um, the subject is language and literacy. So the child expresses creativity in thinking and communication, and the child understands and uses a wide variety of words for a variety of purposes. You could also put in there that they are telling a story from start to finish. So today's lesson will help your students develop early literacy skills through storytelling and recognize and name letters and sounds. Students will participate in a storytelling activity where they spend several days thinking of a character and build the story from that idea. They will use their imagination to develop the story. They'll also use fine motor skills to create objects related to a story or theme in the maker's station. So this will be a culminating project after you've done some front loading of how to, like, what's in a story, maybe reading some fairy tales, different things like that. Then you'll introduce the maker station, and this is where they will build their own stories by creating characters, objects, or settings using the provided materials. I've linked a blog post at the end that kind of talks about it more. You'll encourage them to think of a character they've never seen or a unique one among classmates. So you'll ask them, like, who is in my story? And they'll create from there. Encourage them to name their creations and affix a name to their creations. That, for preschoolers, will be a good point to do letter sounds and recognition. Then you'll have those students present their stories to the class. So then it'll be storytelling time. So during their stories, you'll ask them open-ended questions like, what is your character's name? What are they doing? What adventure are they going on, etc. Some optional activities would be during their storytelling time, you are taking audio recordings and then help them create mini books of their verbal stories. Older kids wouldn't need that scaffolding as much. You could also host a story showcase of all the artifacts of the project to parents or the community. I linked the assessment that I created. I created a rubric for assessing the creativity and language development and different things of this project. Some resources are the benefit of classroom makerspace. Just like I said, it kind of gives you some ideas of what to include in a makerspace and what a makerspace is, and then why they are like good for promoting creativity in your classroom. I also linked my YouTube channel where you'll find this video presentation and the slideshow. Then there's also a link to a video about supporting creativity in the classroom. So this video has a lot of great information, but I really like the part where it talks about how to encourage creativity without leading the learner so that it's their creativity, not yours. So some key takeaways are that learners enjoy expressing themselves with limited boundaries to their creativity. The language and fine motor skills built along with this project are done in an engaging way, so it appeals to all the learners and as they are free to do what they want and how they want to do it. And the final project is not as important as the journey. What truly matters is the thinking that comes along with it. Thank you for listening.